Andiamo avanti.
Let's move forward. Move forward with courage.
Barilla presents 100 years ahead of his time, the extraordinary adventure of Pietro Barilla.
A passionate, courageous, pioneering entrepreneur, an art lover, instinctive and curious, a symbol of modernity, but above all, a man. A country is made up of numerous small stories, but Pietro Barilla has contributed to make the history of Italy truly great. People, when they really matter to you, they come above all else.
All those who worked at the ovens were relocated. No one lost their jobs.
Erminio Barbuti, supervisor of the personnel office for more than 30 years. When Pietro decided to close bread production and focus entirely on pasta production, he told him quite clearly that his people meant a great deal to him, and he wasn't going to send one single person home.
For Pietro, his workers meant as much to him as his family.
When choices are difficult, only integrity makes a real difference.
Nel 1962,
In 1962, Dad made a decision. A big company must be transparent, far-sighted. We must be a great company with a vast mentality, just like the Americans.
Luca Barilla, Pietro's second son. He was just 2 years old when his father chose absolute transparency in the running of the company's financial management.
Dad used to say that no Barilla employee would ever be ashamed of his company's behavior.
From 70,000 square meters to 1,200,000. From 6,000 to 10,000 tons per day of pasta, 11 high-technology production lines. These are the numbers that represent the huge jump from the old Barilla establishment in Viale Veneto to the new plant at Pedrignano, the biggest pasta production plant in the world, a challenge that Pietro longs to win at all costs.
He already did it in '53 at Stuttgart, when instead of 3 packaging machines, he bought 7. The same at Pedrignano. It was his inborn sense of curiosity that inspired him to always be ahead of the others.
Manfredo Manfredi, from technical director to chief executive to vice chairman, a lifetime spent at Barilla. Witness to the company's growth, but also to Pietro's taste for beauty, which within these same years enriched his art collection with new pieces.
Pietro allowed himself to be guided by joyful moments. He didn't contemplate too much, he acted on instinct.
How much strength can be derived from a passion for a dream?
I was at the sea. The phone rang. Ganapini, have you heard the great news? Pietro has bought back the company.
Albino Ivardi Ganapini, Barilla executive, firstly with Pietro, and then during the period in which the company was bought by a big American multinational. It was the 28th of July 1979 when Ganapini received the call from a colleague.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. What a feeling. Pietro had bought it back. We'd all missed him. His passion was stronger.
Only unconditional trust in Providence can pull you back from the brink of darkness.
We met again by chance in that bar in Udine. He had to go back to the Russian front, there where we first met. I couldn't let him go. He would have died.
A lieutenant doctor, Pietro's comrade in that terrible war, never forgot the parcels full of unobtainable food which arrived from Parma. Salami, parmesan and some pasta. Pietro shared this treasure with everyone.
I obtained a medical certificate so he could return home. I never forgot his generosity. He was truly a good person.
Sow well to reap well. This concept of providence guided Pietro's actions during the war and then throughout his entire life as a man and entrepreneur. A life lived with passion, an extraordinary adventure to tell, once, 10, 100 times over.
100 years ahead of his time, the extraordinary adventure of Pietro Barilla.
L'uomo prevale.
The human being prevails over all. Without him or her, you cannot even begin to carry out a program, whatever it may be.